Welcome back, future business analysts. If you come from a non-IT background like sales, customer support, teaching, or banking operations, you might feel intimidated by technical jargon. But here is the secret: over 80% of a business analyst's daily job depends on soft skills, not coding. Bus are problem solvers, translators, and facilitators. Before we begin, don't forget that you can download our complete BA Soft Skills Guide and free BRD templates right now at bakeries.in website. Today, we are explaining the 5 core soft skills using one continuous real-time project, upgrading a mobile banking app for a top bank. Let's break down each skill step by step. Asterisk soft skill number 1 is active listening and requirements translation. Imagine you are sitting in a meeting with a branch manager. They say, customers are furious because applying for a simple personal loan on our app takes 10 days. They give up halfway through. As a beginner business analyst, you shouldn't just write down "make loan approval faster." That's a symptom, not a requirement. Active listening means asking follow-up questions to uncover what's actually happening. You discover that 6 out of those 10 days are spent manually verifying paper ID proofs. Now comes the translation part. You translate the branch manager's frustration into a technical requirement for the software developers. Integrate an automated digital KYC API to verify customer identity instantly during loan application. You bridged business pain and IT execution. Asterisk. Soft skill number 2 is stakeholder management and empathy. On any real project, different teams have completely opposite goals. Let's look at our banking project. The marketing head says, "I want the mobile app registration to take 5 seconds. No password length restrictions, no extra steps, just quick onboarding." But the compliance and security officer says, "No way. Every customer must use two-factor authentication, set a complex 12-character password, and upload OTPs." If you pick one side, the other team gets upset. As a BA, empathy allows you to understand why both stakeholders feel this way. You manage this conflict by finding a compromise, such as introducing biometric fingerprint login so registration stays fast for marketing, while staying completely secure for compliance. Soft skill number 3 is critical thinking and problem solving. Beginners often make the mistake of becoming order takers, building whatever the business asks for without questioning it. For example, a senior manager might tell you, "Build a new 5-page digital PDF form for loan applications." Instead of immediately drafting user interface designs, a critical thinking BA uses a technique called the 5 whys. You ask, "Why do we need a 5-page PDF?" They answer, "Because we need 20 details from the customer." You ask, "Why do we need 20 details upfront if 12 of them are already saved in our existing bank database?" By questioning the request, you realize you don't need a 5-page form at all. Autopopulation existing customer data saves the project weeks of development work. Soft skill number 4 is facilitation and negotiation. As a business analyst, you will frequently lead requirement gathering workshops with developers, QA testers, and business executives in the room. During a live meeting, developer leads might argue, "We cannot build instant loan disbursement within 2 months, it's technically impossible." Meanwhile, the business team insists, "If we don't launch in 2 months, our competitors will win the market." This is where you facilitate and negotiate using prioritization tools like the Moscow method: must have, should have, could have, want to have. You negotiate to launch the must-have features, digital loan approval, in phase 1 within 2 months, and push the nice-to-have features, custom app themes, to phase 2. Both teams leave happy. Soft skill number 5 is adaptability and resilience. In modern software development, projects follow agile frameworks. Requirements change constantly. Suppose your team is halfway through building the loan module, and suddenly the government issues a new financial regulation requiring mandatory tax verification for all digital loans. A poor BA panics because the plan changed. An adaptable BA stays calm, accepts that change is normal in IT, updates the agile user stories in Jira, aligns with the Scrum Master during the sprint refinement session, and seamlessly shifts priority without delaying the project deadline. Now, how do you translate these skills into job interviews if you don't have previous business analyst job titles? It's all about reframing your daily tasks into BA terminology. If you worked in customer support or sales, frame it as requirement elicitation, active listening, and stakeholder communication. If you worked in operations or admin, frame it as process improvement, root cause analysis, and workflow mapping. If you worked in teaching or training, frame it as workshop facilitation, user training, and presentation skills. You already have the baseline skills, you just need to use the right BA vocabulary. Let's do a quick recap of the BA soft skill formula: active listening, listen deeply and translate business pain into IT solutions. Stakeholder empathy, balance competing priorities between business and technical teams. Critical thinking, always ask why to find the true root cause. Facilitation, lead productive workshops and negotiate scope using Moscow prioritization. Adaptability, embrace changing requirements smoothly in agile environments. Tools like Jira, Visio, or SQL can be picked up in a matter of weeks, but mastering these 5 soft skills is what transforms you into a hiring, trusted business analyst. That wraps up video 4 of our BA Foundations series. Make sure to visit www.bacareers.in to download our free soft skills checklist and production-ready BRD/FRD templates. If you found this practical walkthrough helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to Career Growth Lab, and tell me in the comments below, which of these 5 soft skills do you feel most confident about based on your current job experience? Thanks for watching. As of now we covered Chapter 1, and I'll see you in Chapter 2 where we dive into SDLC Foundations.